Hey guys, Ashley Rose, Access Consciousness Certified Facilitator here today to talk to you and gift you 5 of my favorite tips and tricks to exponentialize your Access Bars business. So tip number 1, how much are you actually willing to receive? What would you have to be willing to receive about you to have more people in your classes and more people show up for sessions than you ever imagined possible? How much would you have to receive from the universe, from consciousness, from access consciousness? Where are you not willing to receive the brilliance and greatness of you that's stopping others from receiving the brilliance and greatness of you? So number 2 is all about creating an energy for the class. So if your ask is to have at least 10 paying bums on seats in your classes, and you have a tiny house, 3 chairs, and 1 massage table, that's actually not congruent with your ask. So, where can you actually buy more massage tables? Get more chairs? Because if it's not going to be ease for you to have more people show up in your classes, no one is going to show up in your classes. So it's all about actually creating the energy for the class, having massage tables at the ready, having extra pillows, having extra equipment at the ready. And I know that seems so simple, but truly, it's all about your ask being congruent with the energy and the space that you're actually creating to have your classes in. So tip number 3 is all about gratitude. So how grateful are you for the people that have already shown up to your classes and to have sessions with you? Because if you're judging or making you wrong for the limited amount of people or the lack of people that have shown up, you're literally destroying your business and you're destroying your asks. Judgment destroys, period. So where are you actually judging you instead of being grateful for what's actually already shown up? Because gratitude is one of the elementals. The elementals are the missing elements on the periodic table that actually, when engaged with, create instant actualization. So, where can you have gratitude for what you've already created right now? So tip number 4. I'm not even sure what tip number 4 is. I'm just following the energy. So tip number 4 would have to be all about engagement. So I did a free call a little while ago all about engagement for the creation of your business. So if you haven't watched it already, I highly recommend you do so. I can pop the link below this video. But are you actually engaging with the world? Or are you trying to sell people and get them to come to your bars classes or to have sessions with you? Because here's the things. Possibilities and engagement creates greater for your classes and for people showing up for your sessions. Sales leads to limitations. So where can you actually invite people to your classes rather than tell them why they should? Gary Douglas says that if you engage with 5 to 6 people a day, you'll have 10 to 15 people showing up in your class every week. So can you actually pick up the phone right now? Who is it that you'd like to call? And call them without a point of view of whether they choose your class or not. Where can you actually go today? Whether it's talking to the barista, to a waitress, engaging with anyone and not talking about what you do, but asking them questions about themselves. Because when you start to engage with more people and start to engage with the world, then the universe, it creates an energy where all of a sudden all these people start showing up in your class and you've got no idea where from. It's not a logical or linear process, but the more you engage, the more people will show up to your classes. And tip or tool number 5 is being interesting point of view. So interesting point of view is this, it's a space where you're not resisting or reacting or aligning and agreeing to anything, anyone showing up at your class or not showing up at your class. When you actually truly function from interesting point of view, you become the irresistible invitation for people to just be drawn to you, because you don't have a point of view whether they come or not. So if you think about car salesmen and how they just like are really pushy, you don't really desire to be around them for very long, right? So that's the sales that actually will lead to limitations for your business. So when you have no point of view and you're like, oh, I do this thing, oh, it just, you touch points on the head and, you get happy, and you don't care whether they show up to your class or not, more people will show up in your class. So the tool is interesting point of view, I have this point of view. Interesting point of view, I have this point of view. Interesting point of view, I have this point of view. And what you'll start to notice is the energy and the charge on what you're reacting to, whether it's, limited people showing up in your classes, will start to dissipate. And the more you do it, the less point of view you'll have about people showing up at your classes or sessions or not, which will mean more people showing up. So if you don't care how many people show up to your classes or to have sessions with you, more people will show up. So they're probably my top 5 tips and tricks and tools and questions that I've used to create a bars business with ease, joy, and glory. So I hope that contributes to you guys as well. How does it get any better than this? If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. And I want to invite you guys to a 3-part telecall series I am doing starting Friday, May the 29th, called Exponentialize Your Bars Business. So if you have a bars business that isn't as ease or isn't as joyful as you'd like it to be, and it's not as big as you'd like it to be, I invite you to come on the calls and really change your reality. Really change your reality with your business and start to see more people showing up than you ever imagined possible. Because what if there was actually nothing wrong with you? What if there was nothing wrong with you as a facilitator? What if it was just all the points of view and beliefs you had stopping you from having more people show up in your classes and for sessions with you than you ever imagined possible? So what if it was actually also possible to finally quit your day job? So I invite you to come play with us. I'll pop the link to the telecall series in the comments below. Bye.